If you ever visit Brightford Clinic, never go to the 3rd floor. That's where the quiet room sits. A room the hospital denies exists. But everyone in town knows, anyone who enters the quiet room walks out healed, and someone else is erased. And tonight, Nurse Janelle Hart is about to learn what it wants from her. The quiet room reopened without warning. No announcement. No nurses assigned. No paperwork created. Just a new sign quietly hanging on a door that had been locked for 10 straight years. The first patient brought inside was Mrs. Lacey, a woman whose mind had been slipping away for a decade. She shuffled and trembling, and came out glowing. Her eyes sharp. Her memory perfect. Her confusion gone. And the town celebrated like she'd been resurrected. But at that exact moment, something else happened. The city archive lost every photo of her family. Digital files. Prints. Birth records. Gravestones. It was as if the people who built her life never existed. The hospital wrote it off as a database error. But the timing clawed at Janelle's mind. Then came patient number 2. Then patient number 3. Every miracle had a cost. A man regained speech, and a married couple forgot their entire wedding day. A woman recovered 20 years of lost memory, and the local museum lost all files from 1983. The town was healing people by trading away its own history. And the quiet room kept taking. One silent night, Janelle crept into the quiet room alone. The door opened slower than it should have, almost like it knew she was coming. The air inside felt thick, like breathing through memories. She searched every drawer. Checked behind every curtain. Until she stepped on something hollow. A loose floor tile. Under it lived a leather-bound ledger. Heavy. Old. Warm, like something alive. She flipped it open. And froze. Inside were names, hundreds of them. Each patient ever healed by the quiet room. And beside each name, written in exact, merciless lines, was the exchange. Lacey, clarity restored. Exchange, 4 family members removed from all record. Fowler, long-term memory returned. Exchange, 12 years erased from city archive. Callahan, speech corrected. Exchange, marriage certificate voided. The ledger was the quiet room's price list. Janelle's stomach knotted. Her fingers shook. And then she saw it. The final entry. Hart, Janelle, exchange pending. Blank line waiting. Waiting to decide what the town would lose, for her. The quiet room had chosen her. But chosen her for what? From that moment forward, the quiet room watched her. Lights flickered when she walked past. Clocks stuttered. Patients stared at her too long, like they knew something she didn't. One patient whispered to her, "You'll feel better soon, after the trade." Janelle could feel the quiet room breathing. Its walls pulsing. Its silence thickening as if it were starving for something. Her phone buzzed that same night. A message from her mother, "Why did you quit piano lessons? You loved playing." Janelle had never played piano in her life. The ledger was already taking pieces of her. Small memories disappearing, to make room for something else. The exchange had begun. The next morning, she uncovered something worse. The quiet room wasn't a secret. It was a deal. The town had agreed to this. Not officially. Not out loud. But in the quiet way towns make collective decisions, they looked the other way because the miracles were easier than the truth. Easier than watching their loved ones break. Easier than holding grief. Easier than reality. If a little history vanished, who would miss it? If a few photos disappeared, who would complain? If a few memories faded, who would even know? The town had been feeding the quiet room for years. And now it wanted Janelle. That night, everything changed. She heard humming down the corridor. The quiet room humming. A lullaby. The same lullaby Mrs. Lacey hummed on the day she was healed. Janelle's feet moved toward the sound even though every instinct told her to run. The hallway seemed to stretch. Shadows lengthened. Walls bent in ways that walls shouldn't bend. When she reached the quiet room, the door swung open on its own. The chair inside glowed faintly, as if someone invisible was already sitting in it. A soft voice drifted out, "Come in, Janelle. Your turn." Her heart slammed. Her throat dried. The walls pulsed. The floor breathed. She backed away. But the room whispered, "It only hurts for a moment." She ran. Down the hall. Down the stairs. Out the clinic doors. She didn't stop until she reached her house, chest pounding, ledger clutched to her chest like a stolen relic. The quiet room didn't chase. It didn't need to. She had left the ledger incomplete. And the quiet room never allows an incomplete exchange. For the first time, Janelle saw fear in the townspeople's eyes. Not fear of the quiet room. Fear of her. Because they knew the truth, if she disrupted the quiet room, the town would suffer. Their parents might lose clarity. Their spouses might regress. Their children might forget them. The miracles would end. Their comfort depended on Janelle giving herself up. Neighbors watched her from windows. Patients avoided her in hallways. Even her mother began speaking to her like a stranger, memories rearranging themselves to fit the ledger's needs. The town was ready to offer her up to the quiet room. Janelle returned to the clinic one last time, armed with the ledger, ready to expose everything. That's when she found the truth. The quiet room wasn't haunted. It wasn't cursed. It wasn't supernatural in the way people imagine. It was a collector. A living archive. A machine built decades ago by doctors who believed memories were wasteful pain. They wanted to rewrite human suffering by transferring memories like currency. The quiet room learned. Evolved. Started taking more. Started choosing its own exchanges. It healed by absorbing pain, grief, trauma, then balanced its books by erasing equal weight from the world. It was perfect. Efficient. Hungry. Janelle wasn't chosen randomly. She was chosen because she saw too much. Because she understood the ledger. She was the only loose thread in the system. And systems always remove loose threads. Janelle stepped into the quiet room intentionally this time. No running. No fear. "Take me," she said. "Take what you want. But stop taking from the town." The quiet room paused. For the first time, it hesitated. Then, slowly, it wrote something new in the ledger. Hart, Janelle, exchange, personal history surrendered. Town spared. Her vision blurred. Her memories flickered. Her childhood dissolved. Her name felt foreign. And then, the hum died. The room went still. The air turned cold. The exchange was complete. The quiet room had taken everything from her, but spared everyone else. Janelle walked out of the clinic with no past, no identity, no anchor. Just an empty ledger page where her life used to be. The town was safe. But the quiet room was not gone. It had simply reset. Waiting for the next mind brave enough to question it. Waiting for the next name to write. Waiting for the next exchange. And late at night, when the halls are empty and the lights buzz softly, you can still hear it whisper.